So, Your Excellency, I began my life humbly in town. First of all, when I moved out of my mother's home, Butofu here, I went to look for a living in Mbale. While I settled in Mbale, the Wananchi gave me the position of the RC. I began as an RC. Then from the RC, I became the LOC. And I am still the LOC1 chairman of Mugisu Cell, Namakwekwe Ward, Northern Division City. When I came here at home.
So you finished A level there?
Yes. Then I came back to town.
To look for a job.
To look for a job. And I realized I needed an income immediately. So I came this way. I had some 3 goats.
Oh, okay.
I had some 3 goats here in Mutufu, where I'd kept with my mother. She's here. So I sold those goats. In return, I bought a cow and I named it Sarah. When I started, unfortunately, Your Excellency, that cow had a problem in giving birth. But I had a friend and a doctor called Dr. Chekrui. God forbid he passed on. He got an accident. But that young man assisted me and did an operation. That was the first time I saw an operation on a cow, and it succeeded, and I got a calf out safely. So I developed when that cow started giving me very good milk, and I started selling in town. By then, there were no cows in town. So I started selling that milk to Mukwano restaurant, and there was another restaurant called the Coffee Tree. So when I saw that I was getting some good money, I also bought another cow and named it after, there was a daughter of mine, my sister's daughter, called Barbara. Can you stand up? I named that cow after that girl. That was the second cow. Surprisingly, I started buying more and more and more cows up to a tune of 20 heads in a limited land. So when I saw that I have expanded and I needed more land, I started sourcing this particular land and started constructing. After constructing, I started adding pieces, Bugisu, pieces until I accumulated that 2.3 acres of land. So I went on increasing the animals. I also developed, after Mbale, I transferred some of them here. Still, they were giving me a good urine. I'm seeing I'm developing. So in 2019, I started now also giving out to other farmers. What I would do, Your Excellency, if I give you a heifer, you know you're a Mulunzi. If I give you a heifer, your first calf is yours for the farmer. The second one is mine. The milk is for the farmer. For me, I am after the calves.
So if you give a mature cow,
yes,
the firstborn is yours.
Exactly.
But if you give a young one,
the firstborn is for the farmer.
Oh, these are very clever people.
This one has given me back 3 calves.
Okay.
This one has given me 2 calves back. and the other one, I gave him 2 cows. The very serious farmer, Your Excellency. It's called Mr. Odeje Jackson, a very serious farmer, and he has motivated me to, he actually motivated me to do what? To give him 2. And he has given me back 2, and I still have more to get from him.
But the milk is his.
The milk is his.
Very.
The milk is his. And the 1 calf. As you said, that the Manyankole are very wise. I'm also wise like the Manyankole. I went to Teso. I'm near your Speaker of Parliament. I also decided, changed some of them from here, and I also have an Ankole breed. I have 66 heads.
Oh,
of
real
Ankole.
Real wind for there.
Yes. And also, I have...
now, when you reach 100,
yes,
I'll give you a bell to put in the cows.
I have it already, Your Excellency.
That is unconstitutional. Because according to the Wanyankore, you cannot put a bell in the cows if they are less than 100.
So I've learned from you, Your Excellency.
So
I ask for an appeal for that.
Very good.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I also have the locals. I have the locals, the Zingisu. I have 122.
Oh, then you are
heads.
ready.
Yeah, that's why I had the bell.
Yes. If you have more than 100 of the 2, then you qualify.
Yes. I also have local goats. I have 200 local goats. I have 43 sheep. I have turkeys. I have ducks on my farm. That is Teso. I also went to Budadiri West. I have a farm of coffee of 14 acres of land.
Good.
Your Excellency, I would have loved you to look how coffee grows in the rocks, real rocks, Maui, Mainja. You couldn't believe, but it's a very good harvest at the end of it. The coffee can burn, it burns, but when it starts flowering, you start enjoying. Out of all this, Your Excellency, I've also managed to assist the people or the children who are doing very well in their exams. Like for example, if I spotted, I have here, the children I've assisted. I have doctors here, and my family. I've also educated my children, and I also have educated my wife. She is a town clerk in this district, Gombe, Gasawa Town Council, caretaking. Your Excellency, my wife has served beyond the recommended time, because I know you are supposed to caretake for how long when a cow? Because she has a master's, she has postgraduate, she has every paper. So can you take her up instead of her suffering in Sironko, so that we get more wonderful?
What did you study? You're an administrator.
Yes.
Okay, I will discuss with Mudebo.
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellency. Your Excellency, as we said, we are now on Chivalo. Out of the coffee, I get 90 million in a season. I get 15 liters of milk in each cow per day.
2 seasons in a year?
No, for me, I harvest throughout. Actually, I don't have a proper season. But for me, just I keep my coffee.
In a year?
In a year, yes.
90 million?
90 million. I also get 60 liters of milk per day. So I get 72,000 per day. So if you multiply per month, I get 2 point what? Who have calculators? Can you calculate? 2.16 million per month. It can suffice me, and I do other projects.
So in a year, you get about 25 million?
25 million.
In a year?
In a year. And of course, by my multiply effects, I get a lot from others, selling cows, buying and selling. When I see you have a thin one, I get from you, I go and fatten it, like that. We have talked the good part of it, but I have the challenges with me, Your Excellency. You know, here, transport is a problem. The milk which we get sometimes gets spoiled. So, in transportation of the milk, even the other farmers, I would even have loved to collect milk from other farmers. But the transportation, the market is there. There's too much of a market. And Bale City, we don't have milk. We depend on Teso entirely. So if this region, we can have a milk cooler which moves around collecting milk.
A refrigerated truck?
Yes, exactly.
A refrigerated truck?
Truck to move around. I would manage and collect milk, and people would get wind. Also, the immunizations. The immunization we have always, immunization doesn't come in time. The government doesn't release the vaccines in time.
Against?
Against like lumpy skin, foot and mouth. Sometimes we lose animals, especially in the Teso. And even here, we have lost. Also, I also have land which I've availed to the public. I have 171 farmers who live on subsistence farming. That is around Teddy Wamusi's place. So 161 acres, which I give, but they give me kitu kidogo at the end of the season. So that's how I've managed to assist the community.